friend is a skinny chick. She knows an Asian born in Nick. Caitlin, she is very chic, but I'm still in love with a girl named Spike.
You're listening to the I'm in Love with a Girl Named Spike, a Degrassi podcast. I'm your host, Mike Park, along with my co-host, Hannah Eagle.
Good day, Mike.
And Rick Johnson.
Hi.
And today we start episode 82 as we dive into Degrassi, The Next Generation. Episode 1, Mother and Child Reunion, Part 1. Spike, Caitlin, Joey, Lucy, and Snake are getting ready for the reunion at Degrassi Community School. Joey's wife has died and is unsure if he wants to go to the reunion, especially after meeting Caitlin's fiancé. Meanwhile, Emma is getting ready to enter grade 7. She meets Jordan online. They seem perfect for each other, especially because they both care about the environment. Jordan wants to meet Emma, and after a talk with Caitlin, good job, Caitlin, Emma agrees to meet him the next day.
That's a hell of a synopsis.
How does it start?
Do we even have to do the episode anymore?
No, that was like a whole. I feel like I already watched it. It starts with Emma and Manny in their room reading an email from Jordan.
Right.
Is the email server called Tree Mail?
That's yeah. For kids who care about the environment a lot.
I love like the early 2000s tech of like it's still like dial up, but maybe it's not.
Yeah. And I feel like new Degrassi is especially obsessed with new tech, especially.
Right.
Well, it's from my standpoint. What obviously I'm way older than when this show was on air. But for you, Hannah, what year is this? What year did this come out?
2001.
Right? How old were you in 2001?
I would have been 9.
Okay, so a little bit young for this. Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
You didn't watch this first run, right?
No, I didn't watch this when it was like on live. I think I knew about it. Maybe I think I came to it kind of late in life.
Well, it could have definitely been like on episode 8. You would have been 17. I mean, on season 8.
Yeah, because it was 14 seasons. Is that right?
Yeah,
correct.
Whoa,
I think I started watching it like season like 10, and then I restarted it, and then I went back to Degrassi Junior High.
What network played Next Gen?
Nickelodeon.
Oh, so it was Nickelodeon. Okay.
Yeah, that's where I watched like 2 seasons of this.
Mm-hmm. It's great. I can't say enough good things about it.
So, what else is happening before the opening credits?
Emma's got some jacked up teeth. That's
not nice.
Yeah, she's not cute. Manny's cute. They're also looking at the reunion website for Spike and somehow they're all having their 10-year reunion in the same year.
Yeah, it's very weird.
Yeah. Seems like I think balled them all together.
Amanda Steptoe right here, I think, is the best she's ever looked.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I think this is the hottest she's looked. In that time period, that would be the hottest she's ever looked. I think she just gets hotter from here.
Fashion-wise, maybe not the best, but...
Oh, she's got that mom vibe. That's what moms are wearing. It's like sassy mom.
Yeah, spaghetti straps.
Yeah, tube tops.
I just like the dark hair. I like the dark, short hair and just... I better stop talking about it.
They are really playing, like, they're not going for uncharted territory with all these kids yet. They're really playing up the Degrassi roots.
Yeah.
That's how they're trying to get an audience. They know they need to run off the success of Schools Out. Just hit them in the gut as they keep going.
You know, I hate that fedora is just kicking around in that box.
I know. And it's like, why is it in Spike's box? Why does she have Joe's fedora?
Why does Spike have any of this stuff? Like,
another good point. She barely went to school.
Yeah, she's not hanging out with any of these people that, you know.
No. They're also like, so everyone, they're on their 10-year reunion, which I'm about to go to my 10-year reunion, I think, this year. So they're like
No,
27.
you're not. You're not going.
Well,
So
I'm not going. Yeah, you're right.
You guys gonna have it? Is it planned already? Is there a venue?
We'll do a 300-person Zoom call. It was going to be like over Thanksgiving, but I guess.
That might be possible.
Not possible.
Yeah.
All right. Well, social distancing, they might be able to like have people in
A field.
a large venue, like a large convention center.
Like a stadium, so everyone's
3 people at each table.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sure.
it's possible. Anything's possible. All right. What do you think of this theme song?
I don't like it.
Love it.
I love it too.
It doesn't have the charm of the first one.
I think
It grows on you.
Yeah. I think it's like just perfect because the first one's so weird and this is so weird, but it's just 2 different songs.
It's also like that theme, I guess it's of the time, but like it's just like too early 2000s. There's so much early 2000s going on.
It's so early 2000s, yeah. Like
Did
they
you-
just realized what email is.
Did either of you watch any of that Liberty Street show that person's posting? It's like the stopgap in between this and Degrassi.
I did
Is
not.
it in Degrassi universe? No.
No, it's not. It's like a playing with time thing. Joey's in it, Caitlin's in it. Not as their characters, but it's like imagine if Singles was shitty Canadian TV.
I kind of remember. I remember hearing about that back in like the 90s, but I never watched it. Especially back then, I had no idea how to watch it. And I know it's on YouTube now, but I've got like 19 seasons of Next Gen to watch. So okay.
It's perfect. You blow through them, trust me. Since quarantine has started, I started at season 4 for gay stuff. And then moved on from there to like season 9. Let's not mince words. I know why I started it. I just wanted to see it again. And then I was like, you know what? I don't really want to be in season like 11 right now. So I went back to season 1. And now I'm basically back to where I was.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. After theme music ends, we're back at Degrassi. Rick, what happens?
So I'm confused about a couple things.
Well, first of all, who's wearing the fedora now?
It's Spike is wearing the fedora, right? Or is it that
Bopping
kid?
around.
JT's got it on.
Okay, JT's got it on. Okay, so I'm confused why the reunion is happening at this school.
Right.
Isn't that where they went
Because
to school?
it's not Degrassi.
It's not Degrassi.
No.
Oh, that's not where they did high school?
No, that's not.
I think it's like, so at the end of Degrassi High, right, they said they were like breaking Degrassi apart, right, essentially?
Yeah.
Right? So maybe this is like what the new Degrassi school.
Oh, that's right. Because the last episode we had, who was in it, Rick? The writer, Yan Moore was one of the
Yan Moore was,
architects or something?
Yeah.
Okay.
The school sucks. It's hot in the summer, cold in the winter. Let's get a new one.
Right. I like that JT is struggling so hard carrying that box that probably weighs 5 pounds.
It's not, not even that. And then the Manny and Emma are carrying 2 boxes that legitimately have nothing in them.
Nothing.
I take back what I said about JT because his box just collapsed after he dropped it.
Yeah, it doesn't even have a bottom.
And there is stuff in it.
Yeah, but Manny and Emma's box, they basically could they're floating away. It's amazing. Mm-hmm. That was my favorite part of this whole episode is
the box bit.
The box bit, but the fact that you can tell like production was like, all right, ladies, you don't need, these boxes are gonna be empty. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Don't even act like they're weighted. And so I have a question, Hannah.
Mm-hmm.
So the acting to me doesn't seem considerably better at the moment.
Right.
Does it get better?
I think so.
Yes.
Yeah,
I
for
would
sure.
say the acting, it's not necessarily that it's like amazing. I think definitely you can just tell the difference between Degrassi Junior High and Next Generation is that like these are actors, whereas like that show is just like random kids.
Right.
I don't know.
Can we talk about Joey and
His car dealership?
how I feel that every pathetic person I went to high school with is now a car dealer,
Mm-hmm.
and he's filling that role nicely.
He
So
filled it so nice.
where you grew up in Muskegon, everyone is a car dealer.
Not everybody. Just
But every pathetic loser is a car dealer.
Not every pathetic loser is a car dealer, but every car dealer is a pathetic loser. It's like a rectangle square thing.
Jessica's car dealer kind of sucks, and it turns out he's like a professional clown, and so he's always like trying to get Jessica to look at his clown books he's made, and she's like,
"What is a clown book?"
It's just pictures of him and his wife in clown makeup.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah, I've never had a good car dealer experience.
You should tell Jessica to look at the clown book and take pictures of the clown book so that I can see the clown book.
I mean, you could just email this guy. He'd probably send you the clown pics.
Email me at www.clownbook.com.
In 10 years, Joey's lost a lot of hair.
But he was able to grow a goatee.
But Lucy got an eye. She can see.
Yeah.
I think. Maybe she can see out of that eye. I don't know.
I just wish she would have been wearing an eye patch. Like, I don't believe she's got to use that cane. I really wanted her to having an eye patch.
She is tall, my goodness. Or Joey's just very short.
Joey is super short.
She looks great.
Super short.
I think Joey he needs to shave his head like completely to the skin. It looks, I don't like this like fuzzy look. I feel like if you're gonna be bald, be bald.
He's done that now, right?
I believe so.
Did anybody order Pat's book?
Hell no.
No. I'm excited for the documentary to come out if it comes out.
Right, just so you can see us.
Honestly, I think the clip in the trailer is probably the only piece that we're in.
Yeah. I just like that we didn't get interviewed for anything. We were just like...
No. We didn't try hard enough to get interviewed, I don't think.
I'm glad. I'm going to charge for any interview. Any Degrassi-related interview, I'm charging.
I don't think that scene of, Mike and I walking in there is an accident, though.
No, it definitely focused on us, you guys. I'm kind of in there. I'm bopping around.
Yeah.
Okay, back to Degrassi, the Next Generation. Let's look at the parallels.
Can we?
The four main characters. Do never interrupt me, Rick. When I'm talking.
I can do whatever I want to do. I'm an adult.
Rule 1, don't interrupt Hannah. Rule 2, never interrupt me. Well, we should reverse that. I should be number 1, Hannah number 2. Degrassi Junior High. You had made this bold statement that Arthur Kobolowski was the cream of the crop.
No, I just thought that the show was more about him than we were gonna.
Okay. So now that we're into Next Generation, Season 1, Episode 1, Mother and Child Reunion Part 1, who do you think Degrassi Next Generation is focused on?
Emma.
Yeah, I would say that.
Yeah, fair.
What do you think? I don't think it is that weird nerdy kid that just comes out of nowhere on an off day of school.
Well, I feel like Toby is Arthur.
Yeah.
JT is Yick.
Maybe. Yeah. I think it's more Toby is Bartholomew Bond.
No. Bartholomew Bond is a B character. The four main characters, JT, Toby, Emma, and Manny. So Manny would be Caitlin, maybe?
Yeah.
Emma is
Yeah.
I don't know who Emma is. Emma
So we're
could
gonna
be
say for
Allison. I
next
don't
gen,
know.
it's like Spike, Snake, Joey, Caitlin.
I
Right?
don't think Spike is a major player.
Yeah, she's really not. It kind of is
Sorry.
sad, but she
Just
got
her
asked
look.
back.
Her look is the iconic look of
Right.
Degrassi.
Yeah.
Okay, moving ahead. Archie, Snake,
Can we zip back to the car dealership real quick?
please.
Did either of you think that when Joey tells Lucy that we're gonna go take the test drive of that Volkswagen Bug, that Joey was just gonna leave his kid at the car dealership unattended while they went for a ride before
For
he
sure.
said we're going for a ride? Like
I didn't-
I
Nothing
was just
crossed.
like I was just like Joey's gonna leave that kid there and it's gonna be chaos. This is
Mhm.
how it starts.
I didn't think that.
All right.
Also, that little girl and Manny are
Our
siblings.
sisters, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
And she also, that little girl plays another character later in the
Yeah.
Degrassi universe.
She's no Manny, but she does come back.
What do you think of Snake's? What do you think of Snake as a teacher at Degrassi? And what do you think of his looks? Do you think he's aged well in 10 years?
No.
No. But to be fair, he looked like that by the end of I, pretty much.
Yeah, school's out.
He hadn't been. He kind of grew into his face more, but he hadn't been losing hair. I think once he started losing hair, there's no coming back from that.
Yeah, he looked full. He looks like a full-on teacher for sure.
Yeah.
Okay, computer lab. I didn't have computer lab when I went to school. We didn't have computers at our school.
You
But
didn't
I'm
have
guessing
like a Commodore PET or like a Apple IIe.
we did, but it wasn't for. It wasn't like I can't remember. I remember when they got him in because my friend's dad was the teacher of the business class, and so he had a couple, and we would go in and play video games on them. Really high tech video games. They're
We're playing like
so
Oregon Trail or like.
I can't remember. I think there was a game called Hard Hat Mac that I played. Yeah.
Was it monochrome?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But you had it, Rick, when you were in high school. You had like a computer lab that was part of the curriculum.
In high school, I did. My 7th grade year is when the school that I went to got like a very large millage grant.
Okay.
And all the schools got decked out in like IBM PS2 compatible machines.
Ooh.
And then my sophomore year, another millage got passed. And then that's when we got like, the school started getting renovated. We started getting like crazy tech. And each classroom started having like 4 or 5 computers in it.
And then Hannah, obviously, you're part of the computer age, and this is very secondhand to you.
It's nothing. Yeah.
Okay.
No, for sure.
Okay.
Well, it's not nothing, but yeah, definitely had computers in all my classes.
I love that all the computers had those clear garbage bags over them.
Yeah. Did you guys have to take? I guess you didn't have to take typing. I had to take
I
typing.
took typing.
I took typing too.
I
did have.
it.
Oh wow, that was my. I feel like out of all the classes I took in high school or college, the most beneficial class was typing, from I think my sophomore year, because
I didn't retain it.
I can type fast.
Yeah, my
still
7th grade
just these
year.
two.
Again, it was on physical typewriters.
Oh.
Yeah, it was an electric
Yeah.
typewriter. It was cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so Toby comes in. He's getting a tour from Mr. Radich, and he and Toby, did they go to summer camp together or something?
Yeah, like Waxahachie, whatever it is.
Okay, and they simultaneously yell the slogan or something.
Yeah, and I hated that part. That might be my least favorite part of the episode, and I think I have a favorite part too.
I don't
He's not-
like how he came in. Him and his parent came in out of nowhere. Like, why would you be touring the school like that? Like,
Because
Yeah.
they're new. They're new to they just moved into the area, to this district.
I've never toured a school I was about to go to. They just throw you in.
Yeah, but they had to write Toby in to this to be the fourth member.
I
okay.
just don't get why
you're saying you're using they had to do it because of writing logic.
Yeah, they could just be like, he's the fourth kid.
Like,
What?
Couldn't they have just met him on the playground? Like, oh, this is my buddy Toby.
Yeah, this
Or
is
he-
much more interesting though.
Is it?
Yeah, they make a ton of callbacks to their camp life that they had together.
Sorry, I'm watching Snake reminiscing through old photos.
You're watching it live? Wow, I can't believe you're going to bring that tradition to this.
Of course. I think it's very helpful.
I think my favorite part of this podcast is going to be how much Rick does not like Next Generation.
I love Next Gen.
I don't currently dislike it. I just like it. I think what I liked about the original series is that it was slightly grittier.
Of course.
You know, like,
Yeah.
And so far, this is just like not Saved by the Bell, but like I'm like,
No, this is melodrama.
yeah,
That's why I
I'm
like
just
it.
I'm just like, ugh. Like,
Yeah.
and then it's kind of apparent. I haven't seen the second episode of this, but I'm pretty sure that kid that Emma's emailing is a creeper, like an adult creeper.
So you really haven't like seen all of this?
No, I watched 2 seasons, and Drake's character Jimmy has been in a wheelchair.
Wow. Okay.
Spoilers.
He can walk right now. I'll tell you
Yeah.
that much.
I saw him playing basketball in the opening.
Yeah. Okay, Caitlin is arriving. She's talking on her flip phone in a limousine.
She looks amazing.
I don't know about that hair.
The hair
No,
is terrible, but she
Worst
looks.
hair.
I think she looks better now in 2020,
I
29
agree.
years after the fact. She looks better now than she did then.
Yeah, it's 19 years, but
Wait, no, 91. Wait, 2001,
it's
19
2001.
years. Sorry about that. God, that outfit's horrible. Oh my
This is
gosh.
91?
This is 2000.
2001. Sorry about
Oh.
that.
I was like, that'd be crazy.
But why did she arrive early, like the day before? Is there any
Who knows?
explanation?
Why is she in a limousine?
She's
famous.
she does what's the name of her show?
Caitlin's Planet?
Is it Ryan's Planet?
Ryan's Planet, yeah.
Ryan's Planet.
Do you think somebody that was that about the environment would be taking a limousine?
Well, when
She's
you get a taste,
27-year-old success story.
but just getting the taste of that kind of luxury, you make excuses. I would at least. In my heart, I would feel. Actually, I would not feel bad because that limousine looked pretty nice. You've ridden in a limousine, Hannah?
No, never. No.
Rick?
One time.
What was it for prom?
No, I was skateboarding with my friends as a youth,
Uh-huh.
and a limousine. This is like I shouldn't have gotten in the limousine kind of story. A limousine was driving around a neighborhood, and this guy rolled out the window and was like, "You want to ride in this limousine?" And we were
Whoa.
like, "Yeah,
Yeah,
let's do
for
it."
sure.
And so
How many of you?
there were 6 of us in the limousine, and it ended up we were just riding around this random neighborhood with us just hanging out the sunroof.
Why would he invite 6 kids into his limousine?
You know why.
I do know. Mr.
Look-
Colby.
Looking back on it, should not have done it.
No,
Yeah.
that's danger.
Did
Very
anyone
wheels move.
did anyone have that StarTAC phone that Caitlin was talking on?
I had something similar.
Baller.
I love the flip phone.
Love a flip phone. Miss those flip phones.
I miss the idea of phones getting smaller.
Hmm
Instead
of bigger.
I loved a small phone.
Well, no one talks on the phone anymore, so I like bigger so you can watch shows on your phone.
You can watch Degrassi.
Yeah.
I like my small phone. That's why iPhone 5.
Are you on an iPhone 5 still?
Pretty much, yeah.
Wow, it still does such a good job. The idea of Joey's hat passed through Manny to JT now to Caitlin. Like, what about like headlights? I remember reading like wearing someone's hat is as bad as sharing someone's toothbrush.
I don't know about that. Maybe. But
Yeah, Lucy's way too big. I don't like her. She's too big.
Tall?
Yeah, too tall.
When they show up drunk to Spike's house and you see how much taller Lucy is than Spike, it's insane.
I know. Yeah. Yeah. She
So
could
she
like
probably-
dribble her like a basketball.
Yeah.
I'm sure she had a growth spurt after Degrassi.
Oh no.
School's out.
I bet she was always that size.
I bet she
Maybe
grew 3 more
but-
inches.
No. You just don't see her next to Joey and you don't see her next to Spike.
Yeah. I bet you're right about that.
Because like both Spike and Joey are super tiny in real life. That was like, I freaked out. My brain freaked out when we met Pat. I was like, whoa.
Bah!
Pat's so
Whatever it takes, I know I can make it through.
If I heard it.
Can you sing the chorus?
Be the best.
Go from be the best.
The best that I can be. Hear what I say to you. I know I can. There's different iterations, so it's
I know I can make it
through.
through. What's the ending of that theme song? Is it plant on someone's butt here?
I think on a jacket. It's
Marco's jacket, wasn't it? For a long time it was Marco's jacket.
For a long time it was Marco's, the first one. Maybe it does end up in a pocket on a phone, I think, actually.
I gotta look real quick because this is important.
They were really focused on emails and like emails flying through the air.
Yeah.
And cell phones. It's weird.
Did either of you believe that Joey would not want to go to this class reunion?
Yeah, he's grown up quite a bit.
No way.
No way.
No way.
I was like, why did they make him a widower? Like, what? Why did his wife have to be dead? There's a lot of details like Toby going to camp and Joey's wife being dead. I guess they wanted him to have kids because that comes into play later.
Right.
With Craig.
Theme song ends with the cell phone going into the back pocket,
No.
and then the Degrassi logo for the next gen goes across the butt.
Which is kind of a clever tie-in to the jeans from the first one,
Yeah.
if you want to think about it.
I agree. Okay. Snake, Caitlin, Lucy are now. Wait, why are they at the school the day before the reunion? Is there a purpose?
No, there's
No.
Spike is dropping off those photos, but there's no reason for Caitlin and or Lucy or Pat to be at.
Pat, not Joey.
There's no reason for any of them to be at the school.
No.
Especially if they didn't go to that school.
And especially if Joey's not planning on going to the reunion. Wouldn't that just be another Wednesday for him?
Yeah.
But there's an iconic moment that is when Joey and Caitlin first see each other. It's kind of cool. He sees her.
Yeah.
Electricity.
And he's like, oh, I loved her so much.
Yeah.
And he has this kind of sympathetic look to him. I think it looks good. And Caitlin has her hat, and she kind of has like a concerned look of, oh.
Yeah.
Oh, your wife's dead.
Oh.
Do you think Caitlin knows that Joey's wife's dead?
Yeah.
Yeah, she knows everything about.
No way.
They've got the internet.
No.
They don't have. This is like HTML internet. Like there's.
I bet him and Snake hang out, and Caitlin told Spike, and Spike told Snake, or reverse that, but the same thing. Joey told Snake, and Snake told Caitlin.
Yeah, group email. It was a group email that was sent
no
out.
group email. Caitlin's too busy on Ryan's planet.
Yeah, that's true.
True.
Because we'll get into it when we get there, but Because like Caitlin's never visited Spike since Emma has been a fan.
True. Didn't she say, like, I haven't seen you since you were a baby or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, and Snake says the same thing. It's like you all live in the same town.
No, Caitlin lives in L.A.
Well, yeah, not Caitlin, but Snake for sure.
Yeah. It's just weird.
I just love how awkward looking Emma is, knowing
Yeah.
what she becomes in season 4.
I know. It's kind of
All
like
these
they
kids
really
are
gambled on it.
They did gamble and they won. They
And the
won
weird thing
big
is,
time.
JT, I look at him, I'm like, what a fucking cute kid. He gets so ugly, it's insane.
What? I disagree with that. I think he becomes adorable.
Really?
No, I don't know. What about Toby? Okay, so Toby, what I know about Toby in real life is when they were filming Next Gen, Amanda sent me an email saying, hey, there's a kid here on the show that's a big ska fan, and I sent him a care package.
Yeah, he
Of
came
ska
to
stuff.
a Mustard Plug show.
Did you talk to him?
No, because I was just like, I didn't know. I wasn't watching Next Gen.
Yeah.
And like somebody was like, "There's Degrassi people here." I was like, "Oh, cool." And I was like,
Was he alone?
No, I think he was with somebody else. But I was like, "Oh, like the '80s Degrassi," and they were like, "No, there's a new show." And I was like, "Whoa, weird." Like that's when I found out about the show.
Okay.
Yes.
Do you like the fake pictures of Jordan?
Yeah.
They're
I'm always
pretty
like,
good.
who is that kid?
That's Jordan.
I know. But I'm like, imagine just being a picture in a show.
Whatever. I wish he was like someone who became quite famous after the fact.
Like Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah, that would be good. He's Canadian, yeah?
Yeah, have you seen Ryan Reynolds' Canadian teen drama show?
No, is he amazing?
It's bad. Hannah, are you frozen?
Sorry, hold on 1 second. I'm trying to unfreeze it. There we go.
Nope.
Still frozen. Oh,
there we go.
There you're back. There you're back.
Yeah, Ryan Reynolds' show is called 15. It's on Amazon Prime. It's very bad, and you're like, Hannah, you turned off your video, and you're like, how did Ryan Reynolds become Ryan Reynolds from this show? You know?
Who
Yeah.
knows?
Who
Yeah.
can say where the road goes?
Let's talk about Caitlin's fiance,
Ugh,
Mr.
Guy
Sunglasses.
guy sucks.
Am I here?
Yeah.
Cool.
God, the thing, Amanda Steptoe looks amazing, but man, she's got a lot of wrinkles for 30
Oh my God.
30 years old. What's going on, man?
Dude, I'm getting wrinkles.
Oh.
I'm the age she is in this show. That's what drove me insane when I rewatched this just now. I was like, oh my God, they're my age. And I was like, is that, they seem older, no?
Sure, when you look like a little boy.
I know. I didn't sleep last night, and I talked to my mom today, and I
Uh-huh.
was on the phone. I was video chatting her, and she was like, "You're doing like video with Mike and Rick?" And I was like, "Yeah, why?" And she was like, "Maybe you put a little makeup on." And I was like, "No, not today. I'm gonna start that for the first time today." No.
Oh gosh.
Imagine if I had come on with just
full on makeup.
full face makeup.
I'm wearing makeup right now. Can you tell?
Yeah. What's Caitlin's fiance's name? Does anyone know?
Cell phone.
Cell phone guy?
Mr. Cell Phone? Dwayne? No.
I don't think Lucy looks great.
I think she
It's the
does.
hair.
I think her
It's the
eyebrows
hair.
are.
Yeah, it's the hair. The hair's no good.
I think she's acting great.
Yeah. She's a pro. It's just Amanda Spike just looks far superior than everybody.
Yes, agreed.
Yeah,
Okay.
she got the haircut. That's legitimately what is making or breaking people right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like both Joey and Snake look like shit because they're balding. And like Snake looks like he's got crazy bags under his eyes. He still hasn't recovered from Claude's
Suicide.
Death.
Hasn't slept a wink in 10 years.
I mean, did Snake become a teacher to try to prevent somebody from committing suicide?
Committing suicide?
Is that
No,
a fact?
he just found a liking to education and how
He
he
does
could
become
influence.
a great teacher.
Yeah, becomes a principal.
Yeah.
Spoiler.
Because they didn't want to pay Dan Woods anymore?
Yeah.
Dan Woods wanted out, man.
Really?
He was. I have no idea.
He gives it the old call. He's. I mean, for like 4 seasons, he's Principal Raditch for a while.
Yeah, I wonder if they wrote him out or if he wanted out.
So let's get him on. Let's get him on here.
No, thank you. Okay, so they're at like a pre-dinner, right? It's Lucy, Caitlin, Snake, Joey, Spike, and Caitlin's fiance. And Joey's commercial comes on. He rips off his shirt. Jeremiah Motors. Everyone's laughing.
Oh, I love that commercial so much.
Yep.
If I was Pat Mastroianni and I knew the show was coming up, I would have just been doing crunches. Just have a 6-pack when I pulled off that shirt because he's kind of dumpy. He's a little dumpy.
He's got a dad bod.
I know that, but I'm saying if he knew this was coming, why not just? I would have gone on an all-protein diet for breakfast, 1 boiled egg, and then for around 10:30, like.
You love to do this.
6 raisins, 6 peanuts.
6 raisins. 6 peanuts.
Or
yeah,
6 peanuts.
No, both, and then you get a little energy. Then for lunch, just a can of tuna fish, right out of the can with a little mustard.
Yeah.
And for like afternoon's little pick-me-up snack, like maybe a little bit of chocolate, dark chocolate, just a little bit, like a Hershey Kiss size. And then for dinner, big salad with chicken, boiled chicken.
Ugh.
You love to talk about boiled chicken.
But to get the 6-pack, and then first of all, when you wake up, you drink a full glass of hot water with lemon. Then you go for a run, and then do 20 push-ups, and then throughout the day, like every hour, when your alarm is set for every hour, you do 10 push-ups until the day ends.
What about like planks?
Planks too.
Planks hadn't been invented yet.
True.
Swimming too.
In high school, I used to try to do 100 sit-ups every night, and a minute plank every day.
Whoa! In high school?
I tried. Yeah.
You were trying to get ripped?
I think so. It's hard to like. So I was such a late bloomer. I really wasn't like. I like to say I wasn't really like sentient until like 17.
Uh-huh.
So a lot of my decision making, I'm like, why was I exercising so much at home? Like, it's just a nerd. But
I like it.
Yeah.
Back to Degrassi.
Can we talk about a scene that we skipped over?
Yes, please.
Please.
Where Emma has a full bottle of Snapple and a sandwich and is going to go email her internet boyfriend, but
when she brings the plate up to her room.
Yeah, and Spike and Caitlin are like creeping on the internet.
Yeah. She's like, Caitlin Ryan, Virgo, February 21st.
It's so weird that like Caitlin and Spike are hanging out.
I love it.
There is no way that they would be hanging out in real life.
They do hang out in real life now.
Well, I'm talking about the characters of Spike and Caitlin.
Well, the way that they make them seem like they're best friends.
Yeah, it makes
that
no
I don't
sense.
buy.
A lot has changed in 10 years.
How did they become best friends?
Maybe through Lucy.
I don't know. Yeah, they just kind of stayed in touch because a lot of people went away to university.
How did they become best friends if Emma's never met Caitlin Ryan or has never been aware that she's met Caitlin Ryan?
I don't know. Young. These are tough questions. Too
I
tough
like that
me.
Emma has claimed that computer, and Spike is like, it's our computer, yet it's in my room.
Yeah, I don't know why. Emma's got a lot of freaking nerve having that computer in her room.
I really dislike that there's a straw in that Snapple also.
That seems like a very Emma thing.
I don't know why. I was just like, fuck that straw.
You have a lot of qualms, Rick.
It seems wasteful.
I guess if you're really obsessed with this was like 2000s, so I guess she's obsessed with being on the computer. But it's not like she's going on MySpace. She's going on Tree Mail to email her boyfriend.
So it is Tree Mail? Is the logo look like
I don't know that it is.
Yahoo
but
or
now
something?
That Rick said that,
I feel like it's Tree Mail.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
So-
that kid is hanging out next to a tree. It's got to be Tree Mail.
Okay, moving ahead. Joey Jeremiah doesn't want to go. Why is he sitting away from everybody? Is he pondering his life, his passing, the passing of his wife? What's going on?
Yeah, just sad.
Being dramatic.
Okay.
I would have loved it if when Snake pulled up to do shots with him, mind you, 4 shots, that he was like, why are you doing it so hard? Did you find a dead kid in your high school?
Dang.
Because I did.
Remember when I found Claude Tanner dead in a bathroom?
Mm-hmm.
Sorry. I'm just watching the trio of Caitlin, Lucy, and Caitlin. Did I just say Caitlin, Lucy, and Caitlin?
Yeah.
Spike, Lucy, and Caitlin.
There's some intense hand foreplay going on in that scene.
Hand foreplay?
Yeah.
Amanda looks good with Joey's hat, though.
Did either of you watch that Duggar program, the 18 Kids and Counting?
I've seen it.
I haven't seen it.
So the abuser, eldest son, Josh, when he was courting his wife, they had episodes of it, and the way they were holding hands was basically like they were like hand fucking each other. And that's basically what those 3 women are doing when they walk into that house, all super drunk.
Interesting. Caitlin, Emma, sitting on the stairwell, getting some advice from Caitlin. All the wrong advice.
Oh, yeah.
Would you take advice from Caitlin? She seems
Heck yeah.
She's like, you have a boyfriend on the internet? Go meet him. Who cares?
Man, she is ripped.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I have a question.
Yes.
Yes, Rick.
Is it known what Spike does for a living?
She's well, not yet.
Isn't she a hairdresser?
Yeah.
But it's not. It hasn't been presented. Okay.
Right. That's a pretty baller house for a hairdresser.
I thought the same exact thing. I was like, yeah, right, single kid, single parent house, hairdresser.
Maybe
house.
Shane's parents willed some money.
Do you think that's Shane's house?
No, the parents though just.
I also
kicked
tried
in
to figure
some
out maybe that was Spike's mom's house.
But she was a hairdresser too. Do you think she could have afforded that home?
No.
Spike's house wasn't bad. It kind of looked like that.
It didn't look like that.
Could have.
There's also no way a hairdresser would be able to afford that computer in 2001.
You're not wrong.
Maybe hairdressers. I think hairdressers make decent money, don't they?
Not if you got a kid.
Yeah, that's about to go to middle school.
Okay.
With an internet habit that can't be tamed.
Can we also zip back to that scene in the bedroom with the Snapple and the sandwich?
Yeah.
We forgot my favorite line of this episode, which is when Emma says, "Mom, I'm not having sex."
You like that? You like that line?
Yeah.
It didn't need to be said. It was so good.
I also like when Spike goes, "Relax, I couldn't hack my way out of a paper bag."
Dear Jordan, I'm totally into meeting tomorrow.
Yeah.
Emma.
This is like when I was a kid though, I was in 30s chat rooms just chatting, talking to full adults.
Yeah, because everyone in those 30s chat rooms were kids too.
Probably. I had people on Instant Messenger who I would just be like, "Did you go see I was like 9. I was like, "Did you go see your boyfriend today?" And they'd be like, "Yeah." And I'd be like, "What did you do? What did you bring flowers? Who brought flowers?"
Oh my gosh.
Man, I've met so many strangers through the internet. It's insane.
Dude. My sister had a boy come to stay with us from the internet once.
That's
Oh my-
weird. I never put two and two together, but like doing like DIY touring is basically just like meeting randoms on the internet the whole time.
Yeah. With a friend, with a pack, with a group.
Yeah. Not when you're playing solo shows.
I know.
Oh.
Did you see that? Have you seen that movie Green Room?
Yeah.
Is that with the guy from Star Trek?
Patrick
Yeah.
Stewart. That is the most accurate description of like doing tours like that. Well, besides getting murdered by skinheads, but like just like you're in a really weird situation and you don't know what to do.
And you're trying to be really chill, but it's not chill.
Yeah.
Okay, Emma sends the email, freeze frame on Emma. Thoughts, Rick,
Well,
of your first episode? The first episode.
there's a comical amount of throwbacks. I don't like Emma.
Oh, you will, though. You will.
You might not.
I'm interested to go on the ride. I'm not interested to edit this video, but
Hannah, how excited are you that we have entered the next generation?
I've been talking about it nonstop. My friends are like, "What's going on?" I'm like, "Not only is it going to be video now, but we're into next gen because everyone I know is obsessed with next generation."
Yeah, I'm excited too. I'm excited. I like it. I like next gen, and I'm ready to go. Anything you want to add, either of you?
I'm trying to get Jessica on board. I don't know if she's gonna get on board. This is more her speed.
Yes.
Okay. Well, we'll see. I hope she does join the tree of fun that is Degrassi, the next generation. Until next week, my friends, I will talk to you then.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Bye.